Hi, I'm Sonia and this is So NZ. Thanks again for joining me. Now today I'm actually going to do something a little bit different, and I'm all for supporting local brands. In this episode I actually want to talk about these amazing juices that I discovered. The Brothers Coldpress is a local Wellington brand founded by the two lovely gentlemen who also own Fidels cafe in Wellington. And they developed this as a result of pressing their own juice one day. Apparently you get in one bottle enough nutrients that you would probably consume in a day. So if you're not a fan of actually eating fruit and vegetables, doing the juice thing is probably a great way to go. Now I have to add here that I'm usually one for consuming whole fruit and vegetables as opposed to juice, because I actually enjoy texture and flavour of fruit and vegetables just as they are. So yeah, this is completely new to me. So the Brothers Coldpress predominantly supply to local Wellington cafes and restaurants, and also to a couple of the supermarkets here. Let's check them out. The recommendation is to shake these. Now take a look at this. I'm not sure if you can see pink Panther. Watermelon and lemon, which sounds kind of interesting. Actually, the colour is way more watermelon-y. That's not even a word, but it's way more watermelon coloured than I would have suspected, because just sitting in the fridge, I guess the sediment kind of landed on the bottom. To be honest, I've never been a massive fan of watermelon. That's partly because I don't like the seeds, but I guess this has no seeds. So I'm just going to try a little bit of each one. Instantly, before I even put my lips to the glass, I could smell the watermelon. It's very watermelon-y. Again, not a word. Wow, that's actually really good. It actually feels quite sort of clean and maybe less sweet than I expected. Next up is the Upbeat, which is beetroot, carrot, apple, kale, lemon and ginger. And I know that there's been a massive kind of craze for kale. Kale chips are great, by the way. These are kind of superfoods. And beetroot's known to improve your blood flow, lower blood pressure and increase exercise performance. It's organic carrot, organic beetroot, organic apple, organic kale, organic lemon, spray-free ginger. And that is, yes, the amazing thing that I forgot to mention too, is that all of these juices are made with wholly organic fruit and vegetables. And apparently they are great if you're sick and you don't really feel like eating much. Having a bottle of these or some of this is actually really great. The way these are produced is that the fruit and vegetables are pressed rather than juiced. Hence the name cold press. Right, so about to dive in, and I'm particularly excited about this particular flavour, to be honest. I wonder if anybody would ever try these with a dash of alcohol. Yeah, this is really different to the watermelon. This is quite vegetable-y, and that's also not a word, but it's got an earthy smell, not in a terrible way. And I think that's actually the rootiness of the beetroot that's coming out. And it's definitely got that kind of an earthy kind of that root vegetable kind of smell to it, but it's sweet. I guess the apple and the carrot, but perhaps the kale, and there's the hint of spice. That's where the root, kind of the rooty flavour comes from. Yeah, it almost gives it a bit of a spice at the end. It gives it a kick. That ginger, and I love lots of ginger as well. So the Chinese have a saying that ginger warms the blood. And I remember as a kid that it was always something we were given to eat when we were sick. Having ginger, and I guess other people too, lemon, ginger. I think that one so far is my favourite. Now I'm going to dive into the carrot, orange, ginger and tumeric, which has loads of benefits. It's an anti-inflammatory. Apparently it's great for prevention of cancer. Here goes. It's nice. I'm not going to leap out of my chair for this one. I think if you were trying to slip some fruit and vegetables into your child's diet and you said, have some orange juice, they would definitely easily go for this one. I think it's possibly the turmeric in this that kind of dulls down the sweetness, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. The apple, pineapple, spinach and mint. Yeah, because I wasn't too enthusiastic about seeing them before, when the sediment kind of settled to the bottom and then they're just really clear. Yeah, I'm kind of excited about this one. If I can see that it's green, then I know it's got the spinach in it. And I'm not a massive fan of pineapple. I don't even know why anyone ever puts that on, well, anything, to be honest. What I can see in there is little bits of kind of green sort of, that must be the spinach. You can smell the mint straight away. Oh my goodness. Wow, that was unexpected. I feel like I want some vodka in this. Like, I'm not a massive drinker, just putting that out there. This would actually be really nice with as a cocktail maybe. That is actually freaking delicious. To be honest, that is my absolute favourite. I love the fact that I can smell the mint and that I can actually see the spinach in there as well. Yeah, the pineapple's not too strong. Number one, I reckon. Okay, one more to try. Orange, ginger and lemon. I think this one again would be something that probably would be easy to kind of give to if you have kids. Oh, lemon and ginger. That was so not what I expected. I imagine this one would be really good if you do have a cold and you're probably feeling a bit clogged up. You know, like how you have like a lemon ginger drink when you're sick. And it's definitely got a massive lemon kick. Oh, zingy. These juices are totally not what I expected. They are so different to anything else that I've actually ever tasted on the market. I would have to say that this is my number one. This is the one I loved the most. And I think, yeah, I was super surprised by that actually. The beetroot, carrot and apple, this was my second favourite. Because I like beetroot anyway, I kind of knew that I would like that one. Next is actually the apple, orange and ginger, the three last ones that I tried, because it kind of surprised me. There is nothing wrong with the other two. The watermelon and lemon is super delicious. Probably like the ultimate summer drink, to be honest. If you feel like a juice and you don't want something like super sweet, then definitely like the carrot, orange, ginger and turmeric is the way to go, because that sort of to me feels like if I'd gone for a run and I wanted to be really good, but it does feel kind of like what you would feel like if you had like a hearty soup, but you know, cold and nicer. I'm actually curious to see what my friendly little helper is going to think of these as well. I'm not going to tell him what the flavours are, but let's go see what he thinks.
My favourite, this one.
Okay, so you're going to actually go for the Pink Panther as your all-time favourite. Thanks again for joining me on So NZ. Catch you next time.